Alright guys, today we're riding the Africa Twin. You guys have already probably read everything on this and watched all the other reviews, so all I'm going to do is a first ride impression. This is the automatic model, so there is no clutch. Put it in the drive with this button over here, and now we're ready to go. Let's see, it feels, just from that, throttle response is really smooth. So now it's in fully automatic mode. It seems to be shifting ridiculously early. So again, it's shifting really early, and it's really weird not reaching for that clutch. See, it's already in 5th gear. I mean, it feels really nimble. It's really flickable. So right now we have the ABS. ABS is on. It says 55 cons. I don't know what cons is. Oh, that's mileage. Gas mileage. It's really, really comfortable. But if you like compare it to the Kawasaki Versys, which I rode last year, it's not anything like that. You're not as up on top of the bike with this. You are up on top of the bike, don't get me wrong, but it's a more comfortable seating position. This is very, very comfortable. It's a great seating position. I'm 6 foot tall. My legs are at a comfortable angle, so I just put it into manual mode. I mean, standing up too, I mean, it's really, really comfortable. I am getting this windshield, or the windscreen doesn't really help that much, and I'm sure they're going to come out with an aftermarket one. I'm sure they'll come out with an aftermarket one. It all just takes time. Right now it's not really doing anything. It's blocking like the lower part of my face. I know I had a customer come into the shop yesterday, and that was one of the things he asked, was the windscreen. Can I get a bigger windscreen for it? And you know, to be honest, I don't know. You know, with these things just coming out, with us just putting this thing together, I don't know all what is available for it or not, though. I know they are making one, an aftermarket one that's going to be a little bit taller. But at this time, I don't know how much they're going to help. This riding right now, I would tell you, if I was going to do any sort of long distance trips or a lot of interstate riding, I would want to get a bigger windscreen. It's really, really weird. That would take some getting used to. Getting the clutch, not grabbing the clutch, would take some getting used to. I like the fact that you can switch between manual shift mode and drive on the fly. You don't have to be at a stop. You don't have to be in neutral. You hit the button and it does what you tell it to do. That's really nice. There's so many modes in here that I haven't played with it much, so I don't know how to do it, to be honest with you. It's really nimble. You know, that's really surprising for a bike of this caliber. You know, you expect them to be heavy. That's just not the case with this guy. Thanks, buddy. Man, you could go across the country on this thing. It is really comfortable. It corners pretty well. More gravel. This bike is already sold, so gotta be careful with it. Stand up for a minute here. Doing about 60. It's nice. It's comfortable standing up too. I mean, I'm a taller guy. The pegs are pretty narrow. In other words, they don't stick out very far from the bike. Oh, that's what that was. I had a bee stinging me this whole time. I knew I felt something. What are the chances of that? Oh! This is ridiculous. Attack of the killer bees. So yeah, if anybody wants to know about us, I know I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but again, my name is Zach. I'm one of the salesmen at Integra Motorsports. We're in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. We are a full-line Honda, Yamaha, and Kawasaki dealer. The only thing that we do not carry is watercraft. We do have a full-service department. If you are in the area, every Saturday night, we do have bike nights. It's a fun time. We go out and we meet at our shop at 3:30, and then at 4:15 we go on a ride. We all do a group ride, just a short one. It's about 50 miles or so, and then we come back. We make a big loop, and on the way back we head to Charcoal Burger, and we get some food, hang out. This is a really awesome bike. You know, there's been a lot of hype about this bike in the past, couple months. Ever since they did the release video for it, we get asked about this thing all the time. When are you getting them? Have you got them in yet? And the answer's always been no. This one sold, I want to say it was back in December. This whole time, kind of back to the bike, this whole time I've been using the manual shift, and it's not bad. I'm sitting here messing with it and riding along and shifting, and you could totally get used to it. Low speed maneuvering isn't great on this thing, but we're gonna head back. Shifting on this guy, even though you're shifting, it's not like shifting a normal manual transmission motorcycle. It's a lot more relaxed. You do still have to shift, but it is a heck of a lot more relaxed than the other bikes. You know, you don't have to move your foot, obviously. It's just, if you upshift, it's a button on your pointer finger on the handlebars, and if you want to downshift, it's with your thumb. It's pretty sexy. I like how it's wide up front, but it narrows down for your legs. It's really nice. They did their homework on this thing. I could really get used to this button shifting. One thing that I would want to do, and I mean this is just preference, I would want wider foot pegs. Again, I do have a size 14 shoe. That could have a lot to do with it. I just got big feet, but the foot pegs, you definitely, in my opinion, want to go a little bit bigger. If I had the money and I wanted a bike that could do off-road and it could do the, you know, city and interstate, I would buy this bike, the 2016 Honda Africa Twin. I would buy this thing in a heartbeat. It is very, very comfortable, and it's got the power. And the push button's actually pretty nice too. Yeah, that wind just comes right to your head. It's really quiet. The bike itself is really quiet. I do notice that the entire time you're riding, your foot does hit the plastic exhaust guard. Personally, that is one thing that would make me mad. For this model, the 13 or the DCT model, you're right at $13,699, I believe, for the DCT model, and for the full manual version, the normal bike, I want to say it's in the 12,000 range. I don't want to give you an exact price. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll put little description or annotations on the screen for you. But for that price point, getting this bike, I mean, you can't beat it. It is really cool. I don't know if I would ever use the automatic mode. Just kidding. If you wanted to go to Starbucks in the morning and get you a coffee, this would be perfect, because you could just put it in drive, it'll shift for you, and you can hold your drink. It's awesome though. I mean, it's a good looking bike. It really is. And it performs well. The little tests that I've done with it, I'm highly surprised. I'm going to slow down here and I'm going to give it one last go. Oh. Okay. It's got a lot of get up and go, guys. It is a great performing motorcycle. The throttle response on this thing it's insane. I mean, take a little while to get used to the shifting on this when you are in shift mode, but it's not hard. It's just different. It's not what I'm used to, if that makes sense. It's effortless though, that's for sure. It's nice to just be able to hit the button and not worry about it. You know, I don't even have to move my foot, as lazy as that sounds. It is nice. Too bad they don't have a bigger horn on this thing. Not that that matters. Put an air horn on it. That'd be cool. See, again, it's weird they're not trying to reach for the clutch. It's crazy, guys. Alright guys, so that is going to conclude our video. of the Africa Twin. It's awesome. That's really all I gotta say about it. It is awesome. If you guys want to come check one out, feel free to message us, or stop in the shop. Stop by the shop again. Tiger Motorsports, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Be more than happy to let you check these guys out.